Well, next, the story of two Londoners determined to show solidarity with their family in India in the most challenging of ways. Gurpreet Singh Dinsa and Talvinder Singh Johal had wanted to travel to India to join in with farming protests going on in the country, but COVID put a stop to that. Instead, they are offering their support by protesting in their own back garden in a tent. Carolyn Sim has been to meet them in West London.
For 21 cold days and nights, they've been living here in the back garden, eating, working and sleeping in solidarity for a protest happening thousands of miles away. Since November, hundreds of thousands of farmers have been camping out on Delhi's main roads. They're protesting against new agricultural laws, which they say will benefit rich corporations and destroy poor livelihoods. Were it not for COVID restrictions, Gurpreet and his nephew Talvinder would have travelled to India to join them.
More than 100 people have already died. Most of them have died because of the harsh conditions there. We can't even imagine how difficult it will be for them. What we are doing is nothing in compared to what people are going through there. But what definitely want to raise more awareness around that this is what is happening.
I'm very worried. I've got family members that are in the protests. My dad's first cousins, other family members that are farmers, they're protesting. They've been there for many days and they don't know how long it's going to last. Seva dat ke kari jande sare.
They're keeping in touch via video calls with family members who are living in the freezing conditions.
It's just saying everybody is in high spirits, elderly, everybody, and there's a lot of seva happening. The charities.
Thank you very much.
The MP for Slough is trying to get the British government to help, but in PMQs last month, Boris Johnson seemed to think the protest was an India-Pakistan issue.
These are preeminently matters for those two governments to settle.
Over 100 MPs signed a cross-party letter to the Prime Minister to convey our collective anxieties and for him to take up that issue with his Indian counterpart, that we hope for a speedy resolution to the current deadlock.
Gurpreet and Talvinder fear the Indian government will eventually use force to end the demonstration, and the protesters say they won't stop until these damaging laws are repealed. Carolyn Sim, ITV News.